So what do my social media channels and tacos have in common?
We're both severely underrated.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Dishes and Fishes, where I show you how to cook and set hooks. In today's episode, we're making tacos. Let's do this. So I actually made this video to apply for a consulting opportunity for the seasoning company McCormick, and I thought the recipes were good enough to share with you guys on YouTube, so I made a YouTube version of that video for you. So we're going to be making 3 different tacos: a steak dinner taco, a salmon taco, and a buffalo chicken taco. The point of this video is that these tacos are about 3 to 4 ingredients, all of which are easy enough to prepare on any weeknight after work when you don't really feel like putting that much time into a meal. So let's start with the steak taco. The idea for this taco was steak dinner on a taco. My steak dinners always have mushrooms. So we're going to start with some marinated or pickled mushrooms. I'm going to cut my mushrooms into slices a little bit smaller than quartering the mushrooms, just so they're big enough to bite into on a sandwich, and put those in a container for pickling. In a sauce pot, I'm going to combine equal parts water and vinegar. Today I'm using red wine, as well as some McCormick's Montreal steak seasoning, chili flakes, and marjoram. You can use any herb for this, or any spices for that matter. This is just a quick pickle, and once that comes to a boil, I'm going to dump those over my mushrooms. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of olive oil at the top of this too, just to kind of seal it in, and then set it aside so the mushrooms can soften up. For my sauce, we're going to need some roasted asparagus. I'm going to just cover some asparagus in olive oil and toss it around in some Montreal steak seasoning, and roast that in the oven at 425 degrees for 13 to 15 minutes, or until it is soft. We're going to quickly just chop up 1 bunch of chives. They're going to get blended up anyway, so they don't have to be perfect. I'm going to put the roasted asparagus into a food processor just so it begins to form a paste. Then I'm going to add 3/4 to 1 cup of sour cream, some more Montreal steak seasoning, and give that another blend. Then I'm going to add my chives, and I've got a very quick asparagus and chive crema. Delicious steak taco condiment. Asparagus and chives go really well together. I'll put that in a squeeze bottle and set it aside. For my steak, I'm going to be using the filet section of a porterhouse steak that I got on sale, and I'm going to season that with McCormick steak seasoning and slap it on the grill. This seasoning is actually pretty good on steak. It's got celery salt in it, which is a very underutilized seasoning, I think. It adds a unique flavor to a lot of different proteins. As I said, I'm going to cut the tenderloin section off of that porterhouse and slice it up thin so it can be served on our taco. And we're actually going to be using soft tacos for this taco. Typically, I like to use soft tacos for steak. That way it's not a lot of work for people to chew. With beef tenderloin, it's so soft, it doesn't really matter the taco you use. Then I'm going to just add my marinated mushrooms and my asparagus and chive crema. This taco is also good with caramelized onions, crispy shallots, or sliced jalapenos, but this is how I'm doing it today. For my salmon tacos, I'm going to start by julienning 2 carrots and 2 cucumbers. And to that, I'm going to add some mirin, some gochujang sauce, and some togarashi because I have it here. Most tacos should have avocado on them, and this salmon taco will. I'm actually going to be using the salmon belly for this taco. You obviously can use any part of the salmon, but if you use the belly like I am, just be careful because sometimes there's some pin bones in there like this. The salmon belly I just like a lot more for tacos because it's so fatty and juicy. But either way, I'm going to slice that up into taco-sized portions, and I'm going to season that with McCormick brown sugar bourbon seasoning. You can also use some type of soy sauce brown sugar glaze for this. That would be good. And then I'm going to grill that over charcoal. These things literally cook in like 20 seconds, so there's that. And I'm going to be serving these on steam buns. If you're in Connecticut, they have these at Caroluzzi's. To warm up the buns, I like to microwave a tiny bowl of water for 45 seconds, then put the buns in with the water for another 45 seconds. So once they're warm, I'm going to add my salmon, followed by a nice portion of that seaweed that you buy from the sushi section of your grocery store, a nice pinch of your cucumber and carrot mixture, some avocado, and that's it, guys. Your salmon taco. Hopefully yours is a little neater than mine. Now the buffalo chicken taco, super fast and easy. So we're going to start by finely dicing some celery. Make sure it is small and not large chunks. And then I'm just going to grill my chicken thighs that I've had marinating in some buffalo sauce and olive oil. I like to also season the backside of those with McCormick Cajun seasoning. It gives them a nice charred Cajun crust that is quite good over the charcoal. And once they hit 165 internal, I'm going to pull them off, let them rest for a few minutes, and then chop them up into taco-sized squares. We're going to be using a crunchy taco shell for this for texture. And start with a nice portion of our buffalo chicken, followed by a squirt of your favorite hot sauce and a squirt of your favorite ranch. The diced celery. This is one of the few times that I'll eat raw celery. And the game changer cheese in this taco is gorgonzola. It slaps more than blue cheese. Haters, don't come at me in the comments. And that's it, guys. 3 super easy, very few ingredient tacos that you can make anytime you get home from work. And they're quite delicious, I promise you. And I bet you they're actually pretty healthy. So thanks for watching, guys. Shout out to McCormick, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.